All right, coming up next, it's a UFC Lightweight Division bout. All right, so here he is representing the American Kickboxing Academy, the inimitable Khabib Nurmagomedov, and this guy makes his way to the octagon, DC. You run out of time setting up everything he's accomplished, but he always puts that status as an undefeated fighter and UFC champion on the line. He will do so again here tonight.
The moment he walked in the AKA, you understood that there was something special about Nurmagomedov. He was a guy that was always listening, although he spoke no English. He was always listening and paying attention to try to learn and how to improve himself. And the moment he stepped foot in the gym, he was just open to each and every lesson, and now it's showing over the course of his UFC career. He was undefeated going into the UFC, and he has only built on that and become a champion, one of the most well-rounded fighters in all of the UFC.
You know, your college wrestling teammates have told me when you showed up at Oklahoma State, you didn't speak English either.
No, I didn't. It was all Southern Creole accent. It was all, hey, my boy.
Right. Well, your English is now very proper, and so is Khabib's, and he's back on the proving ground here tonight, again, trying to prove himself as one of the pound-for-pound greatest fighters on this UFC roster. Well, DC, this is a true mixed martial artist of the highest order. You've watched the film. Hard for me to see much in terms of glaring weaknesses, and he believes he can react to anything that is thrown his way inside that octagon.
It's unbelievable because whenever you're trying to prepare for someone, you look for weaknesses. But when you watch this guy, nothing jumps off the page. When you think I have to go wrestle him, you realize very quickly that not only can he defend takedowns, he can also go and secure them himself. He's that new breed of fighter that has been doing every discipline from the very start of his career. You know you're looking at a guy that will contend for a championship.
And if our fighter meeting on Thursday is any indication, confidence, not an issue for this young man coming in here tonight. And now our tail of the tape for this lightweight scrap. 3 years apart, and they both possess a similar height and reach. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Yves Levine. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Madison Square Garden Arena in New York City, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC Lightweight Division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a grappler, holding a professional record of 29 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of the Republic of Dagestan, Russia, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 11 wins, 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Super Sodiq Yusuff.
Okay, protect yourself at all time, obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now, go back to your corner.
The fighters touch gloves. Well, huge buzz for this fight, and round 1 is now underway. A clash of styles in some respects between a grappler and a 5-tool player type, but certainly the more well-rounded fighter has no problem engaging on the ground.
No, he doesn't mind grappling, but he also has the ability to fight on the feet, something the grappler does not really feel comfortable with doing. He seems to be behind the 8 ball a little bit, but let's see how he manages getting this fight to the ground.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick. Ooh, what a punch.
Oh, single collar tie here.
Those punches to the body are really starting to take its toll.
Oh, that's a nice strike there by Nurmagomedov.
Yeah, Khabib Nurmagomedov is not only a wrestler, he's a full-on mixed martial artist now, and it showed in that exchange.
All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming.
And they are exchanging leather early. Just out of the range with that right hand. Ooh. Throws the right hand there. Muay Thai plum. Nurmagomedov gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there.
Massive knee to the body land.
And he landed the right hand there. Oh, and he lands yet another uppercut. So those strikes have come in bunches tonight, really starting to find some consistency with it.
He's finding consistency because he knows that that is a strike that he can find at any time. He's so confident in finding that uppercut that it's landing over and over again. He's driving the back of the head, pulling forward on the head, and then landing those beautiful punches. Really's got his opponent on notice here. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up? Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks. Big knee lands to the body.
Oh, beautiful jab there, man. It's like you know what's coming, can't stop it.
I mean, you have to anticipate that jab coming or he will batter and bruise you with that single strike. Oh, nice jab.
Beautiful straight counter.
Oh, man.
Double leg takedown attempt here, and that one is true. Nice job there to enter and ultimately plant his opponent on the mat.
Now what does he do? That he's gotten his best shot off, finished the attack. Where does he go now from the top position?
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off of his back. Lands with a right hand. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
So we lean on the numbers here. 47 total strikes have now landed for Khabib Nurmagomedov.
Nice leg kick lands.
While the body was wide open, his opponent took advantage. Kick to the body, lands flush. He's going to have to make some adjustments here moving forward.
Nice punch lands over the top.
Well, he's landed a few big uppercuts already. I will bet you $1,000 he sets it up again here.
You're not taking my money, J.A. That uppercut is coming. And when it lands, it's going to land and land very damaging.
So both fighters here continuing to try to get a more dominant position.
Nice kick. These guys are going at it.
And both guys really throwing with authority. Oh, collar tie.
Big punch from the clinch.
It's the elbow there. Oh, big roundhouse attempt, just misses. That could have been lights out. Oh, a little single collar tie there. 30 seconds now to go in the round.
Oh, man.
Oh, straight right.
Every time these guys come together, man, you just hear the punches and everything landing. Both very powerful, very explosive.
Timing the shots pretty well here early, DC.
He's doing a great job of mixing things up, keeping busy, being very active.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
Spent a lot of energy that round forcing the takedowns. This round, we're going to be smart. I want you to cut angles.
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
All right, here we go with round two. Round one, pretty good, not great, but some action on both sides.
We can't always hope for fireworks, John.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to deal with the ebbs and flows of a fight. In round number one, you saw both guys have success. Let's see who really charges out ahead in the second round.
Wow.
Big punch lands through the middle. I mean, he's cutting him down to size with these beautiful leg kicks. Ooh, head kick lands and he's hurt.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Oh!
And he caught the kick. We'll see what he can do with it.
And they separate. Well, you start to really worry about the wrestling, and there's that left hand from Khabib.
Underrated. I mean, it's a very...
Oh, the master of the transition. Nice scramble. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Ooh, and he caught the kick.
Big head kick.
Man, he is so sound defensively. Nice job to raise the guard there.
It's the relaxation that allows him to see things coming and block most of the strikes that are coming at him. He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks. Good stick.
Back and forth we go here.
Ooh, what a head kick.
Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, but really unable to string anything together in terms of solid combinations.
It's because he's not committing to it fully. He throws his jab. He may float a right hand out there, but he's not really sitting down on the right hand. He really doesn't seem to have the intent on landing it. He's got to be confident that it's going to land, and he's got to really throw his whole entire body into those strikes.
Single collar tie now. Oh, and he connects there. His hands look good to me.
So fast. I mean, this guy has tremendous hand speed. Oh, nice right hand.
That's a pretty good right hand there by your teammate, Khabib Nurmagomedov, DC.
You're so worried about the wrestling that when the hands come, you're not expecting it. And Khabib lands early, and he lands often.
Oh, combination lands, and it seemed like almost every strike found the target.
He's so accurate when he decides to attack. It is a sight to behold.
All right, single collar tie now. And they separate. Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round two, definitely picking up the pace after round one. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round.
Big kick lands.
Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. Oh, roundhouse kick.
Beautiful punch.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here.
Look at that switch knee. Beautiful switch knee.
Nurmagomedov's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Just unable to quite find that range. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie, and they separate. Oh, nice pop there from the crowd as he finally gets the takedown. He stayed committed to the offensive wrestling, and now he has his opponent where he wants.
A sigh of relief from the people watching because they were tired of watching him flail around trying to get takedowns and get defended over and over again. Finally gets it. Now what does he do with the top control?
Well, you got to be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch. All right, working inside the closed guard now. Oh, so an interesting decision there as he decides to stand up and relinquish the dominant position. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Got the single collar tie. All right, the unofficial numbers, 121 total strikes have now landed for Khabib Nurmagomedov. And if you care, just over 40% on the connection rate thus far, 41% accuracy tonight against Khabib Nurmagomedov.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
20 seconds left to go in round two. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. And they separate. 10 seconds to go in the round. Oh!
He ate that kick.
How about those 5 hits?
Take a deep breath. Relax. You got rocked that last round, but you're fine.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
All right, pretty good back and forth action in the previous 2 rounds. Your expectations here as this next round gets underway?
I expect the action to really pick up now. These guys have to lay it on the line as we start to approach the end of the fight.
It's okay, stay.
Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here.
Nice.
Lands the short elbow there. Just out of range with that left hook.
Hands high.
Oh, big head kick. More clinching.
Lands a knee there. Nice deception there to get that knee to the target.
Really good knee. Nice job of driving it right to the target. Getting it to land exactly where you want it to.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit.
Lesson 1 in boxing class, hands up, chin down.
Oh, single collar tie here. Again, they clinch.
Good body shot.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body. He just continues to punish his opponent's midsection here in this round.
Ooh, big shot lands.
Oh, rips the body shot there.
Over and over, he's landing these big body kicks.
Pretty significant welt to the left side.
Scoop and shoot.
Oh, collar tie. Oh, nice job to get the guard up there as the strike is blocked by Nurmagomedov.
You can really limit the mobility of your opponent with those leg kicks. Nice punch there.
More than one. Punches and bunches.
Whiffs on the straight right hand. Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds. Some nice back and forth action here.
Nice kick.
A little single collar tie there.
That right hand hurt him a little bit. Big body kick lands.
Slipped that offering from his opponent. In the past, we've seen him sort of lean on the toughness. Tonight, he's leaning on the defense.
And you see the evolution. Oh, dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, he might be out. Just out of range with the big right hand.
In the clinch. Big body punch, digging his entire hip into every single strike.
He's got him hurt here.
Real quick leg kick.
Nice punch there by Nurmagomedov. Huge elbows! And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands.
Oh, he's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Nurmagomedov's lower jaw is just nasty at this point. Really swollen in that area now. Ooh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Really timing his shots nicely. Good tempo.
Great action to get to that takedown. Oh, nice.
Oh, look at this. Jumps over into side mount to try to counter the guillotine. Maybe going with that Von Flue choke, or I guess we should probably call it the OSP at this point. And that will do it.
Wow! Oh, my my goodness, what a fight.
Yeah, you've got to admire the focus and the commitment to getting the finish. You could tell he was in hot pursuit of that submission much earlier in the round, but he didn't want to rush it, so he sets it up beautifully, lets it materialize almost organically, and ultimately gets the desired result. So a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He's such a phenomenal grappler. I don't understand how people don't know that this guy wants to submit you. He is the best grappler, best submission specialist we've seen in a long time.
So there he is, your winner by submission tonight, and that is how you put the rest of the division